Greetings YouTube, this is Adara, also known as Canius, saying hello. With my last video, I did get a comment saying, oh, I saw that this was armor completed, I was expecting you to wear your armor. Well, I'll make it up to you now. As of the filming of this video, it's November 1st, so Halloween was yesterday. But I will spoil you all with pictures and small footages of me actually in my armor, just to show off, because, you know, apparently I disappointed people with my last video. Who would have thunk it? Anyway, moving right along. So for all those who don't know, I actually work in a cafe and a bookstore. So it's not Starbucks, don't ask. It's a used bookstore and I just serve coffee for a living. So, and it was hilarious because my roommate, who also happens to be my boss there, made an idle comment while I was working. It's like, here is Commander Shepard, savior of the Citadel, and 3 times savior of the galaxy, reduced to serving coffee. How does that make you feel?
Oh, you're up here. Not down there.
You're so silly.
Big pumpkin that you missed. With the I thought there was a mustache on it. It's not. You're hugging the big jolly penguin. Or pumpkin, Beth. Pumpkin.
Jolly penguin?
Yes.
It's almost as bad as Christina calling me her sunshine bear.
Aww.
Like Care Bear stare! Only a mug, not a Care Bear.
Our cafe is now very intimidating. Because you are a force of mass destruction.
Oh, you know it. That wall is
Do that again.
Do it again?
I need to like... Oh my god. It's stuck to the wall.
Who is it stuck to the wall?
Nice aim there, mass force destruction person.
Yeah, I got a whole pouch full of them.
Do you? Hold on. Looking behind you. Alright, go. Bam! Gnarly.
So glad we work in a place that's so laid back.
No shit, right? And here comes the wonderful Christina.
Are you video?
Yes.
I am.
She's like...
No. Hey, back off my pumpkin.
Can I have one?
No.
Can I have 7?
No. You may have... You may have 8.
I knew you guys didn't love me.
Alright. Hi. I'm recording. Yo. That was cool.
Here at work at Pugwood's Cafe on Halloween. Awesome! And yeah, that was a small clip of me actually having shenanigans at work, so my boss actually enjoyed my gun a little bit too much. I made the mistake of giving my gun to my boss. You know, as a weapon. Fear him! Yeah, you forgot to cock it, you. Bring it up! Bounce off the chest plate! And he is a big nerd, just like me. Like later after that filming of the video, he actually took a look at my armor and he goes, this gives me this stat, right? I'm like, yes. Oh my goodness, sometimes I think he's a bigger nerd than I am. But other than that, a lot of people did enjoy the outfit, even if they didn't know what I was. A lot of people thought I was a transformer. I can see it being mistaken for Halo, but that never happened last night. No, I was always mistaken for a transformer. And a little old lady got it close. It was really close. Her guess was that I was a space cadet. I'll go with it. I'll go with it. Whatever, right? I was an M7 operative. It's close enough, right? But hopefully there will be more nerds when I wear this to Phoenix Comic Con of 2013. Yes, so if you'll be in the Phoenix area going to the Cactus Comic Con in 2013, look for the nerd in the giant armor. That'll be me. Well, actually, I'm sure there'll be a lot of nerds in giant armor, but look for me. I'll be there. And my roommate's going to be dressing up as Lilith from Borderlands 2. And soon to come, I did promise another gentleman, or lady, sorry if I got your gender wrong, that I will be making videos of how I'm going to be making her gun holster and her shin guard thingies. I think he called them kick pads. I'll be making those as well for her, and the rest of the outfit will be putting together, kind of like we did with her Raspberry outfit from Disgaea 3. But I am delaying, so now to show off the armor, and I will be also giving you guys some small little tips of how I'm going to change to this, just a little bit, not too much. I do have to tweak a few things, just for functionality reasons, and there was also a few other reasons that things need to be changed. So, camera's going to change, and I'm going to hand hold the camera, so bear with me on camera movement again, because I know I shake a lot, especially when I'm sick, so let's get right to it. Off here is the N7 helmet. It's all painted, and of course I showed it off, but there's a closer look at all the battle scarring I did that went across the face. So kind of like a Baron came up and scratched my head, or a husk. I did have a friend just as a zombie, so I could say I was attacked by a zombie. I guess that would work. And of course, that Nerf gun I painted. It doesn't look quite like the Shuriken SMG, but whatever. It's a gun. It's pretty. It shoots Nerf darts. The tunic here, I do have to make a few modifications. As you can see, I did attach the rib pieces to the belt loop that attaches the tunic to my waist. I think it's upside down, which it is. So it actually goes like this. Yeah, it is upside down. Anyway, as you can see, it's all obviously coming off. And there's a reason for that. It's not because my gluing attempt failed. It's because of the grenades on my chest plate were pushing down on it. Apparently I didn't add this or make this high enough where these are supposed to be above the grenades, but they're below the grenades, and the grenades kept pushing down on the top of them and then therefore dislodging it a little bit by little bit, as you can see. So nothing was wrong with the elbow pads, or nor the... I didn't wear the gloves to work because it's a little harder to make coffee with the gloves. And of course, when I'm sick my brain goes numb. The gauntlets held in well, nothing came apart. Of course there's some wear and tear because I did use them quite a bit. I worked 8 hours in this outfit, so with just that I'm happy with. Of course the belt, I did have to get rid of 2 of the belts on the front because it was clustered looking, and it just was not great. Changes I will make to the belt, I will turn one of these side pieces into a holster for the gun, because I did have the gun in one of the thigh pouches, and that was entertaining. However, even though these did stay up where I wanted them to on my thigh, they would eventually slid down my thigh if I had anything in the pockets. And, well, I did have to walk home in this entire outfit. And that was really entertaining because I didn't have a ride home and I got dropped off at work and I couldn't ride my bike in this outfit, so I didn't bring my bike either. So me and my boss, roommate at this time because she was off the clock, my roommate Christina walked with me even though she had a bike, and it was entertaining because we had to cross the street when the red light was about to go off. Oh my god. Are you recording it now?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're crossing the street, right? Christy's like, Maggie, we can run. I'm like, no! I love it! Don't make me run!
Oh yeah. I just wanted to share that with the world.
Apparently how I ran amused her to no end. So, I will be attaching these to the actual pant leg, and therefore they won't fall down anymore. So, even if I have something in them, like my phone. So, anyway, moving on. So, my best, happiest thing of the whole outfit was the boots. Nothing happened to the boots. Like, even walking home, those 4 miles, they held in superbly. Like, the one thing I was worried about were these parts right here. These are not attached at all to the boot with E6000. They're actually attached to the nylon fabric that wraps around underneath the boot. The nylon fabric on the bottom side of the boot is attached with E6000. However, the nylon fabric attaches here and on this other side with just hot glue. So I was worried that would come off, but it didn't. It never did. It's not even showing that it's trying to either. So, and that was brilliant. And of course my knee pads. So, and those held in well. Nothing. They still are attached to the actual knee pad. Bottom shin guards and everything. And here is my chest plate. It's kind of big and bulky, but whatever. So as you can see, the grenades they held in well to here, but as I said, with the little rib pieces that go supposedly above it, they were actually sitting underneath of it. And because it was sitting underneath of it, they kept pushing the grenades out of the little holding places I kept them, so I have to change that. And how I'm going to change it is I'm going just to glue it on the back side of the grenade. So the rib pieces will be moved from where they are now to the back side of here, and I may just actually rivet it in. So like on the back side of here where you won't see the rivets, I'll just rivet the rib piece onto the back side of that. And it will work. And as you can see, barely. Let me move it. I did reinforce the back with plexiglass, and the plexiglass is attached to the foam with E6000 just to make sure it would, you know, stay put. And that, it's actually doing what I wanted it to do. So, and the strips of grenades are the heaviest part of this whole outfit. The one strip of these grenades is about 3 pounds, whereas like the whole chest plate itself, plus other pieces of the armor, is 3 pounds. So one of these pretty much, or both of these actually, weigh as much as the whole outfit, boots included. So that's all. But other than that, there's only one other thing that needs to be fixed on the chest plate. Obviously, I didn't use enough hot glue over here. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rip this off. I'm actually going to scuff up the nylon fabric so it's fuzzy. Therefore, it will attach better to hot glue and it won't come off. And as you can see, I had to zip tie the shoulder pad to the lower part. Now, as you can see, this one worked just fine. And these again are binding posts. They're screws that go into a tube, and that when they connect together, everything that's attached to it can just move freely, as you can see here. So, and the only reason why this one malfunctioned was because I apparently had made the hole on this lower part too big, a little bit too big. So after a bit of stress, it would just pop right out. So it didn't tear anything, it just popped right out. The other side is holding it nicely, and so while I was at work, I got fed up and I just zip tied it. So I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to fix that. I'm thinking I may just put plexiglass on the back side, make it a smaller hole, and then attach it, and it should work, but I'm not sure. Worst case scenario, I'll just take this white zip tie off and attach a black zip tie. I have no idea, because I'm ghetto that way. But that's pretty much it. The only thing I don't have is lighting for this particular one. Let me show off the back face a little bit. Give me a moment. And there goes a grenade. Oops. Alright, so here's the back part of it. And the only damage that happened to the back part was that this part right here, it was hot glued in, but with how hot it was in the cafe, because I stood in front of an oven, it melted some of the glue and this came off just a little bit. I mean, it's still attached, it's just what made it firmly, you know, flush, like this side, just decided to come off. It's okay. And I had to paint on the lights, because I used the lighting in my helmet, so therefore I have no ELY for this. Hopefully I'll fix that by the time Comic-Con happens. I'm hoping. Otherwise, I'll just probably get LED lights instead, because it would be brighter. But other than that, that is all. That is all of my outfit. So, yeah. Stick around. I'll have more later for the upcoming Comic-Con. I will be preparing in advance. And that's just about it. So this is Adara, also known as Kenius, signing off, and I'll see you all later. Bye.